G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. In the previous episode, we have completed the second tier of our structure. There's probably just a few bits and pieces here and there that we could place down and improve upon, but I think the main part of the structure's done, and really we are sort of ready to move in. And I think that's what we're going to be doing in the next few episodes, really. Planning on how we're going to bring all of the stuff that we have from the previous home to this one without sort of wasting too much time. As I explained in the previous episode as well, we do still probably have a need for, I suppose, keeping some things at the old house. We won't be able to move absolutely everything, but I think we can at the very least start operating out of this location from here on, and we can, you know, obviously go back to the old home when we need to for various reasons. I'm just sort of trying to pick up this piece of wood that I can see hovering out here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna try and get that. Maybe it might be a good idea just to build a ladder that goes up here. That might help us. Yeah, let's just do that, and there we go. Yeah, that sort of just looked a little bit weird if I left it, so let's get rid of these. And what I might also do is try to gather up a little bit more core wood, because there's a few parts in the actual roof which requires a little bit more core wood. Speaking of the roof though, I sort of want to add a few more core wood beams going across. Plus I also want to add a few more diagonal beams as well. So I'm not entirely sure if we are going to move in straight away. Perhaps maybe these are the things that we're going to work on first. Let me have a look at the inventory here. Yeah, okay, so food. I mean, we do have a little bit of food, don't we? So maybe it's not that much of a big deal, but the other question is whether or not I want to get rid of some of the furnishings and all that sort of stuff that I have in the old house, and actually just transfer them over, because, you know, we can save on materials that way. But I don't know, I sort of feel like I should just craft everything again anyway. Doesn't hurt to do that. Oh, okay, we've got a nice troll here. He wasn't there before, that's for sure. He's just hanging about. Let's just see if we can, like, do a stealth attack here. Okay. I feel a little bit bad about doing that, because he really didn't stand a chance there. Anyway, let's continue on, and I'm gonna just try to get a little bit more core wood here. I see some mushrooms over that side. I do want to grab those. Was there just the one log from that tree that I cut down before? Oh no, here's the second one. Okay, good times. Do we have enough core wood here? I suppose I might as well grab some more. And you know, one thing that I've realized is I have been sort of hanging on to the ingredients for the portal and haven't actually been using it. So I actually need to get better at doing that. Anyway. I'm not entirely sure if I really want to use the portal right now. The reason why I say that is because, well, we've sort of completed the build. So I don't really have a need to go out and sort of gather like immense amounts of material like we have been in the last several episodes. So maybe I can get away with just running back for now. But before long, we're going to have a need to gather more stone, especially because we're gonna want to start thinking about getting ourselves a wool, and we're gonna start planning out how the farm's going to look like. And then there's the matter of obviously the storage as well. So I will definitely be using a portal of some sort to try and speed up the process of gathering materials. Okay, so with the core wood that we currently have, I'm just going to spend some time right now putting core wood on the sides of the roof here. All right, and is that even in the right spot? Maybe not. Maybe we sort of want to have it sit, yeah, a little bit on a higher position. Oh god, okay, nope. There we go. All right, and let's repeat on this side. Hopefully we can get that to snap, or maybe might be easier if we just get a little bit closer. Okay. Yep, looking much better now. Okay, good. And we'll repeat that on this side as well. Okay. Yeah, doing this was a little bit tougher than I thought it would be. But anyway, we got it in. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of these. And yeah, we're definitely going to need to put in some more core wood on the top of this roof. Let's just see here. So what have we done for the bottom roof? So we sort of placed the core wood logs about halfway, like, in. But it was like 3 normal beams before we started having core wood maybe we'll repeat that process up here. So, yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, good. How much core wood we have? Okay, we've got enough, I think, to do what we need to do on this side as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, just over here. I just remembered, but I think we need a piece of core wood on the front facade down below, so we will actually address that in a moment. Let's have a turnip stew. I think maybe having a little bit more stamina might be better right now. Okay, good times. And yeah, let's drop down. Maybe without killing ourselves. Maybe down here, and we'll jump back up. Okay, and yeah, I'm thinking one of these pieces here. In fact, actually, we've got a couple of pieces in that spot, a couple of shorter pieces, so let's replicate that. There we go. Alright, now that looks symmetrical. Righto. Now there's the matter of constructing ourselves a bed. I sort of want to keep ingredients for a portal just in case we need it, so let's not get rid of the stuff that we need for a portal. But we do need some more firewood to make that bed, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, no, maybe the bed is something that we can make without the fine wood. Let me just check. Yeah, okay, so we don't need fine wood for that, although it'd be nice if we can get an upgraded bed. A dragon bread. A dragon bed. 40 fine wood, deer hides, wolf pelts, and feathers. Bloody hell, alright. We need a lot of stuff. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, but I do think that it might help if we just sort of start preparing a few things over here. Let's maybe drop some more core wood in there. We've got a little bit of core wood here, which is nice. Some fine wood as well. Quite a bit of stone over here as well. Let's actually swap that, and I might see if I can just drop a few stacks of materials here. And we'll take that when we're ready for it. Troll hides. You know, one thing that I wish that we could do with Haldor is I wish we could actually sell him materials that we no longer need. And that way we can sort of bank up a little bit more cash. Not that I really know what to do with all of that cash anyway, but, you know, just in case. Who knows, we might need it for something. Iron. Okay, yep. Let's just check on what we need once more. So we need 15 iron nails. Let's go ahead and make some iron nails then. I think maybe we might also have a supply. Yeah, okay, we've got 16. So that's definitely enough. I don't need to go too crazy on that. I wish there was a way to just use the iron to make the iron wood beams, and then sort of carry the iron wood beams in our inventory, and that would sort of, you know, allow us to teleport with it. I guess that might be a little bit too easy. Let's think about this. So, 7 deer hides, 4 wolf pelts, and 10 feathers. That'll be very easy. It's just the fine wood that's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum. So, why don't we have a sleep? I'd like to work when there's a little bit more light. And yeah, we'll go out and we'll see if we can just cut down a few birch trees, maybe even an oak tree. And then we'll come back with 40. Did I see a brute there? I think so. It probably just despawned or something. Plenty of junk that we don't want out here. So I'm guessing a lot of the stuff here hasn't despawned because we've got like workbenches and stuff everywhere. So some of you guys were commenting how, well, you didn't say that we were really lucky, but technically we were really lucky with the fact that when we left the mountains in a hurry the first time to escape with our silver, so to speak, we actually left the remaining silver in the outpost that we had, and luckily luckily there was a workbench there, which, you know, essentially safeguarded the materials. And even when the portal was destroyed, we could still get the circling cores back from it and all of that sort of stuff. That was mainly because of that workbench being so close by. Had we not set up a workbench there, it would have been a different story. And if enemies had taken out our storage, then, you know, we could have lost all of that silver that we worked so hard to actually get. So, yeah. Got kind of lucky. Accidentally protected all of our materials. Alright, I hate how we only get such a small amount of fine wood by cutting down some of these birch trees. I'm sort of looking to see if I can find like an oak tree somewhere. Okay, we're at 30. Almost there. Three, 4, 7. Hopefully we get the 10 fine wood before we overload ourselves. Actually, these strawberries reminded me that I didn't pick up the mushrooms that I wanted. Oh hell. There's a big oak tree right there. I don't know, I feel really bad if I cut this one down. Is there another one? Oh, there's another one over there. Alright. Let's go for it. Let's get this oak tree. And we definitely want to keep the acorns, because I really do want to try and grow some oak trees. In fact, perhaps maybe I'll bring some of these acorns out to our new base. Okay, how are we looking here? Okay, 50 fine wood. That's good. Let's get rid of the birch seeds. We don't need those. Yep, I think that's fine. We'll just carry what we can. So it'd be a good idea maybe if we just repair all of our stuff before moving on. Nice. I just barely caught that. Okay, so, let's see here. Maybe a few things we can just tidy up for now. Acorns, as I said, I'll bring the acorns. Dump that there. We've got a lot of wood. I just want to let this go for the moment. Give us a little bit of space to work with. We'll dump more fine wood in here. And yeah, we need to bring the other materials, so let's just check what we need. 4 wolf pelts, 7 deer hides. Okay, and feathers. Good. All right. So we should be able to make that bed, and at the very least, we should now be able to, you know, operate from our new house. Can I also grab the stone? Yeah, cool. Alright, let's go. I'll just put some materials down first. So let's build this bed so we can at least start sleeping here. I don't think I've brought any of the nails, the bronze nails, have I? I do want to start making the windows in this place. Okay. So this is a good start. I might spend some time just quickly fixing up some of the stuff here that we should be fixing. All the withered floorboards. Okay, looking much better now. And yeah, we should be able to sort of start decorating things. I definitely want to get like a whole bunch of banners and stuff like that in here, but maybe we'll start with the windows. Okay, my bad. We need some coal. Let's go fetch some coal as well. And I may as well, you know, be making some more coal while we're out here. Need bronze nails. How many windows do we have? 4? So I need like 8 bronze nails, I would say. Yeah, okay, so that's gonna be enough. That's good. Let's bring some more materials. Okay, windows. Let's do this. Actually, we probably will need a little bit more wood. Grab that. And let's get these things in. So I assume I need to sort of be attached there. Okay. Excuse me. They seem to be disappearing into the ether. So I might need to sort of break them down and pick up everything again. Do we get the nails back? Okay, I did not see the nails back. Where are the nails? Maybe the nails are on top of the roof? No. They are not. So the nails have disappeared. Somewhere. Unless I didn't break down the right thing. Ah, here we go. Yeah. I see. Okay, that looks a little janky, I'm not gonna lie. So if I do it from here, it'll open outwards. Okay, right. Are we okay with that? I think so. If anything though, I am gonna get rid of these wooden pieces on the outside, and instead I'm going to set them up inside. So let's try and do this for all of the windows. Actually, we had more windows than just 4. We do have a couple more extra windows, which I wasn't banking on, but that's fine. Hopefully we have enough materials, enough nails specifically. Okay, and yeah, so what I'm thinking is maybe we can just put these wooden pieces on the inside instead. And I think it makes sense. Do we need like anything that sort of goes across like that? I think we probably thought about that before, and I think we've decided on not doing that. But I think a couple on the sides works well. Okay, good. So let's actually open some of these shutters, because I do want to sort of let some of the light in. Nice. And yeah, we should repeat more of these shutters on the upper floors here. Unless, hang on, have we run out of... Oh yes, we have run out of nails already. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more nails. Okay. I think we can only make nails in like batches of 10, if I'm not mistaken. Let's recover our stamina here for a moment. There we go. And yeah, I'm sort of thinking about, you know, what do we need to bring, you know, to the house right now. I'm thinking maybe we should just make a whole bunch of storage out here. It won't look pretty until we actually get an actual proper storage room. But I think at the very least we'll be able to make a start with moving essentials. So that's the idea anyway. Yeah, and then we can sort of move things around when we need to. Good thing we can literally just like, you know, break things down and recover materials without any penalty. Okay, let's go back. We do need to fetch some of that coal that we've just made. See if we can continue smelting some more iron. And let's take a look here. We've got some bronze. Just make those nails. Oh wow, okay, we make 20 bronze nails from 1 bar. That's actually quite a lot. Okay, so what's super essential to start living at our new place? I suppose it's going to be food. Food might be the most essential thing. So why don't we start with food? And then we go from there. Firstly, yeah, maybe let's bring the food that's already been cooked. All of our potions as well, and we can sort of keep that in storage. What might not be a bad idea is to actually keep, like, cook food and everything like that in the kitchen. I don't know if it makes sense to have like a bigger version of our chest here, just sitting around for the purpose of holding, you know, foods that are already made. It seems like a good idea in my mind. But anyway, oh yes, and I've just remembered, guys, but we do need to make some sconces, don't we? So we should actually get on to building some sconces. Get some... my goodness. Let me unequip. There we go, spawn point set. So we are officially living here right now. But yes, let's get sconces, make this place a little bit brighter at night. That way we don't have to keep sleeping away the night. Let's build ourselves these shutters. Okay, looks good. Okay, we've already run out of wood. Again. Let's fetch some more. Actually, we might have some just in here. No, got fine wood in there. Okay. You know what? I think I will make that bigger chest for the kitchen. And that way we can sort of let go of a lot of our foods. Oh, we need some fine wood for that as well. Jeez, okay. That is kind of demanding, isn't it? Look, we're not using the portal right now. Let's fetch some fine wood and let's do this thing. And yeah, if we do decide that we want to muck about with portals, let's go back to our second base and we can definitely fetch some more fine wood there. I think that looks decent. Okay, let's get these shutters done. I think that's it, right? These are all the shutters. Brilliant. Okay. This forge is not supposed to be here. I'm gonna move the forge back to where our primary designated workshop is. So let's actually just set things up here. So I think it makes sense to maybe do something like that. And then we'll set up all of the various other tools that we need to, you know, complement the forge. Yeah, can't really repair anything until we've got all the other tools. So that's fine. Various ingredients here. So yes, we should actually think about moving ingredients and the like first. I think that'll be a good next step. Just trying to think of where I should keep ingredients. Maybe just the front here. We'll try and load these 3 chests. Then there's the matter of the sconces. Let's just have a look at what we need for those. Copper. And we need a forge. So we might have to move around the forge again, just to be able to get lighting everywhere. Right, let's drop our copper in there and we'll just shift all of our iron. So we've already got some copper bars. Nice. A little bit more copper ore. We'll dump that in when we can, but I think we should start thinking about constructing these sconces immediately. So I'm also thinking one of the problems is going to be, you know, finding out where is the best spot to keep a sconce, just so that we can sort of light up the area without expending too much in terms of resin. I reckon one here wouldn't be too bad. And we just want to go across, maybe. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh no, okay. Got an issue here. It's probably too close to that piece over there. Let's maybe just put that back down. Where did our stone disappear to? There we go. Yeah, I think that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Then we sort of need to think about what to do on this side. Again, another sconce. And I'll try and keep it symmetrical, I think. So I'm sort of judging where we have the sconces on this side. We sort of want to do it maybe right here. Now this room doesn't really need too much more lighting because of all of the fire that we have going already, so... then there's the matter of lighting this room up. I'm thinking maybe a couple of sconces here as well. Nothing too crazy. Or we could maybe try and go for the one sconce on that side. Alright, why is the fire going on and off here? I'm not 100% sure on that. Is the smoke maybe accumulating a little bit too much still? Okay, we don't have the copper needed for it, actually. Let's just fetch that. And we need some more coal already. Jeez. These problems. And also, I'm gonna need to move the forge temporarily. Yeah. I would like to have, like, sconces up, like, on top of doors and stuff. That would be nice, but I just feel like doing that might actually make things a little bit harder for us, because we might not be able to reach the sconce to actually put fuel in. Yeah, I'm thinking one on each side here. hopefully that's not too overkill. Oh, that's definitely not right. That's what we want. Okay. Get rid of that. And let's put it back down. Actually, we might need it to help us with what we've got going up top here. Let's put that back down. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. Do we do a sconce maybe just in the corners here? And light things up that way? The thing is, we've got a fire going here, so got a little bit of lighting going already for the bedroom. Is there enough light though? That is the question. Alright, we're already out of copper, so we're gonna need to fetch ourselves some more copper, and we don't have it. We need coal. Gonna start thinking about coal production here. Need surtling cores for that. Don't have surtling cores. So, gonna have to fetch those surtling cores. Goodness me. Yeah, moving house in this game, it is a logistical nightmare, isn't it? Especially once you've sort of established yourself somewhere else. We're out of cores as well. So that's kind of crazy. I'm thinking maybe a trip into, you know, some of the skelly caves and stuff like that in the Black Forests are in order very, very soon. Get some more surtling cores. Oh, actually, we were supposed to set one of these things up. Let's just do it up here, maybe. There we go. Alright, do we have some wood? Yes, we do. Definitely don't want to chuck any of the fine wood in there. So, want to be extra careful. But yeah, let's start making some coal. Dunk that one in there. Then there's the matter of the outside of the house as well, and whether or not we want sconces sitting around outside, which I think I do. While we're waiting for the coals, I remembered that there is the matter of trying to fix up our chimney here, or our fireplace, and I think the advice that I've been given here is that the fireplace is a little bit too high. It needs to come a little bit closer to where the fire is. So we'll try and lower it. But I'm just not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to do it properly. Need the stone cutter a little bit closer. You know, I could probably take the forge with me as well. Just place the forge back down where it should be. And stone cutting table as well, somewhere around here. We'll just put it there temporarily. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, is that better? It looks like it's better. I can't be 100% certain that it is, but I might leave it that way for a period of time and see how it goes. And sort of hope for the best. Just sort of seeing if we can decorate a little bit here. Okay, I think that looks decent. But yeah, let me know in the comments if I have corrected that or not. I think it looks correct to me. But if it's not, then again, I can come back to it and fix it again. I'm sort of keen on checking the area out just to see whether or not we've got enough lighting everywhere. The upper floors definitely need a little bit more help. So let's see how we're going with all that coal. And we'll try and get that copper production going. I don't think we even have a lot more ores in there. And if we're gonna need even more sconces on the outside, then I'm thinking we probably will need to fetch more copper. So I think now is a good time to fetch more of that fine wood. And we'll see if we can use a portal to... Oh, actually, hang on. Does a portal even make sense? Because if we're grabbing copper, then we're not really going to be able to teleport back. Bloody hell. All sorts of problems. That's alright. We'll still drop the extra fine wood at the new house, because At some point, we're going to start using portals to gather normal materials anyway. So at the very least, we're prepared here. I do want to sleep, so I'm going to have another sleep. Then we'll head out, and we'll try and whack some copper. Okay, let's have some breakfast. And, wonder if we've got anything in here. No. Just gonna drop coal in there as much as I can. We can continue making some more coals. And... I'm just trying to think here. We don't really have any more ores. Do I want to smelt iron right now? Like, is that a priority? Well, it's better than not smelting anything, I suppose, so we can get some more iron going. Yeah, let's run out there and... again, I'm just trying to think of whether or not we need the portal set up. Let's do it. Let's grab the portal. We'll set it up. We might not use the portal, but... well, use the portal to come home, that is. But at the very least... it'll be set up and we can pretty much go out there pretty quickly when we need it. Let's connect this to... let's call it resourcing. And that's what we'll sort of name it when we eventually decide where to put it down. Again, I haven't really seen a lot of boars lately. I hope they're not extinct around these parts. So yeah, we still definitely have some copper left over right here. So why not? Let's set ourselves up. Of course I don't have any wood. Why would I? Just need a little bit more. Okay, good times. Let's get cracking here. Hopefully we find a bit more copper. Okay. And yeah, I think it might pay off if we just dig further down here. If I'm not mistaken, we should still be able to find even more copper to a certain extent. Okay, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much more we want to dig here, but... I think we may have exhausted the copper here, so let's move on. I'm not entirely sure if we really needed to construct this after all, but that's okay. We'll pick everything back up and we'll perhaps maybe set up another one. At the next copper node, I think. Fine wood, okay. Well, that's putting us over already. Let's drop maybe just the stones there. As much as I would like to collect the stones, though, we're gonna have to leave it for now. Rock formations. I think that might be copper over there. No, just normal stone. Here we go. A little bit of copper right here. So let's set up. And where do we want to put the teleporter here? Maybe just... I think that's good enough. And I'm just thinking here, but if I quickly drop that there, and I just quickly teleport with some of the stones that I have, I think that'll free up a little bit more space to just pick up more stuff later on. So let's just do that. Yeah, got a little bit more wood. Let's just continue making some more coal. Alright. Gonna gather some more copper, but I think we're going to continue with gathering some more copper in the next episode. So if I sort of think about what we're going to do next, obviously we're just really desperately trying to get some more lighting indoors. The outdoor lighting we could probably afford to wait on. We don't really need to rush too much into making outdoor lighting for now, because there are other like options for us to look at making as well, including some of these sort of hanging braziers, which I would like to explore using, and that'll give us a little bit of heat as well, right, while we're sort of doing stuff, well, I guess both indoors and outdoors. So it's not exactly necessary that we put it outdoors, but yeah, we'll have a look into that. And yeah, we'll just generally bring across some of our stuff, particularly all the food and the ingredients for food. I think that should be the first thing, just so that we can sort of start cooking and sustaining ourselves at the new location. But anyway, guys, I am calling this an episode here. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.